ride my bicycle. I want to ride my bike. Well, what an exciting day. Been down in London all week. You stay over in your fucking lane. Been down in London all week. Had a nice bottle of wine last night, got up late, got the day off today. Had to go and pick up my car this morning that had been in the garage all week, getting its MOT and various little bits of maintenance done. I thought, well, before I go and pick the car up, I'll do my oil. I'll change my oil on the bike. And by the time I'd got back from London, my new torque wrench had arrived, as had the oil plug sealer washer, the oil plug washer, whatever it's called. They'd arrived as well. So I was there. I was already. What could possibly go wrong? Well, the reason I'm on the bike is that my socket set is in inches, and clearly the oil plug bolt is metric, so I haven't got a bloody thing that can go around it. So I've got to go and get the right thing, and I don't know whether that means that I need to buy a whole new wrench set, whole new socket set, or just some individual ones that will fit on the actual wrench that I've got. What a pain in the arse. And I'm squidding a little bit today. I haven't put my trousers on. Fucking hell, he's got caught a bit there. Get filter in. Don't fucking sit there. He or she is following me now. Good on you. Yeah, as I said, I knew I'd get suckered into it. I just spent 30 quid on a metric socket set, considering I don't have any metric stuff, and everything's heading towards that. I'm going to need that anyway. So, would have been a bit of a waste of money to just buy the little additions. I'd have probably bought the wrong size head to it as well, so I'd have had to go and buy a new wrench to use the bloody thing anyhow. So, full thing. That's alright, does me. And the little trip out on the bike gets the oil nice and warm, so I can change it easily. Job's a good one, really. I want to ride my bicycle. I want to ride my bike. I want to ride my bicycle. I want to ride it where I like. So I'd got my torque wrench. I'd got a couple of washers from the internet. I went out and got myself a metric socket set, and I'd got my oil. I wasn't going to change the oil filter. That can happen at the proper service. In 3,500 miles. So I was ready. I had everything ready. I checked my torque wrench Settings required: 3 Newton meters, 30 Newton meters. Go on, Bennett, what's going on? 30 Newton meters, and alternatively 3.1 kilograms per square something. I'm going to stop here. Why not? The only reason why not is that I haven't brought my stand thing to put under it so I don't sink, but it seems to be steady enough. This is Fewston Reservoir, and it's looking pretty damn low, gotta say. Oh, I'm right next to a proper car park I haven't bothered parking in. Oh yeah. So I had everything ready, set everything up in the garage, got a pan underneath, and cracked open the oil plug and got it going. Brilliant. Then, once that had all drained out, it was all pretty black, but it still looked pretty good condition actually. So, got all the oil out, and I'd dropped the plug into the container that was collecting all of the old oil, which was fine. I'd just pick it out in a minute once it's done. So I pulled it out, and the plug washer was actually something quite thick. Must have been 2.5 millimeters thick and crushed in, which was nothing at all like the washers that I had got from Tinternet, which were copper, had a much larger diameter hole in them and were quite thin, which is a little bit worrying because there was nothing I could do other than either put the old crushable washer on or use one of the new ones. So anyway, I thought, well, put one of the new ones on, and then see how it goes. I've got a recall on the bike anyway, something to do with something, and I've got to sort that out. So when I go there, I'll just ask them to check whether it's all right. If not, they can quickly whip out the plug, put a new washer on it, plug it back in, and then just top up whatever's lost out of it. So that was the first problem. So I put the plug back in and I screwed it up to hand tight. I got the torque wrench out. Now, on most bikes, I think the plug is on the underside, so that it's on the underside, yeah, so it's horizontal. So the wrench goes like this, which in theory gives you lots of play, but it's not on my bike. It's vertical, which means the wrench comes down and hits the floor, and in essence, because of the length of the wrench, which is about that long, I got about 1 centimetre's worth of play, which is just fucking ridiculous. And it turns out that 30 Newton meters is very, very low. So it's been a bit of a problem. What I ended up doing this morning, I tried doing it yesterday in the garage, and I think I'd got it done. And I'd got these little cracks coming through from the torque wrench, I think. So I actually moved the bike onto a pavement. And the pavement of course has got a ledge, which in theory gives me an extra 5-6 centimetres to be able to play with. And so I did it there this morning, and again it's such a low setting that I'm not convinced on it. And also there's not a lot of movement to be able to go, well, is that the right cracking noise or what? So who knows? I ain't got a fucking clue whether it's worked or not. But I'm keeping an eye out to see if there's any oil leaks, and I haven't seen any. There's none overnight. There's been none this morning while I was in town. I'll keep an eye on it. Anyway, what a palaver just to change the fucking oil. But it's nice today. It's very quiet. Pleasant. Not too warm, not too cold. Have a right good day, everyone.